Welcome to Global Agent Connect TV. Subscribe, like, comment, and share to join our global network. Click below to engage with us. Let's connect.
Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you are a young student from Africa and you have ever dreamed of traveling abroad, meeting people from around the world, or even studying internationally, then this video is for you. Today, I'm going to show you some of the best international conferences and programs in places like the United States, Europe, and beyond. Opportunities that can help you build leadership skills, gain global exposure, and even access scholarships. Well, we'll be looking at real conferences like Model United Nations, Youth Summits, and Leadership Forums. And also share you the official website so you can apply directly. Some of these opportunities are fully funded, while others offer financial aid. So make sure you watch till the end so you don't miss out. Let's get into it. Make sure you watch through the end. Please do not miss out. Let's get into it. Okay, without wasting much of our time, we're just going to jump in and I'm going to show you and talk you out through these conferences one after the other. Okay, the first of this conference is International Education and Student Mobility Event. Location, Canada. It's also hybrid, which means you have the online and on-site. But if you must travel to this, you can do, you have to travel to Canada. I always recommend online to so many people to gain your experience. You still have the full conference material and access and availability for some people to network, right? And you spare you some expenses in order to pursue a visa to travel if you're going to do on-site, right? But either of them, it's still good. You're still going to get the results that you want, especially for someone who is very focused and you know what you want. Traveling to Canada is not a key. Attending online might still help you, but if you have the means to travel to Canada, fine, you're still going to get all what you want, but you just spend more because you're traveling. You all know that. The date is 2026. These conferences are being held every year, right? Some of them are international, like you must not always have it in Canada. You can always have them in some places like Europe, Singapore, or Australia. 2020 focus, study abroad and networking. The cost is free or free to $200. Scholarship access opportunities. Please, these conferences are powerful. They're going to help you young students. Now, before I go to the next conference, I want to emphasize this. Young students, you have the ability to attend these conferences backed by your educational authority in which you find yourself, whether it's a university or your secondary school. You can attend successfully. Your school is going to prepare you every document. The reason why I'm bringing this information to you guys is because I don't want you to rely on these so-called malicious donkey people that are going to take your money, that will be doing you things like this. It is the responsibility for your school to come out with official documents supporting you to attend these conferences for your educational career and purpose. And it's also going to help the school to build other networks through you. You understand? So this is very, very important. Educational institution, take note. You're supposed to encourage your students to attend this. Schools can afford $200, even $1,000, $2,000 if they are going to network their students or the school with other participants around the world. It is a win-win scenario. So don't look at the money. Look at the opportunity that you're going to gain. Look at the options that will be on your table and look at the exposure. That is what you should be focusing on. There's also scholarship access to this conference. All right. Well, my slide was the last one. Now, why do we need to attend this conference? Like I mentioned, build global exposure and cultural awareness, develop leadership, public speaking, and diplomatic or diplomacy skills, access scholarship and study opportunities abroad, network with students and professionals worldwide, strengthen strengthen university and career applications. Those that want to study abroad, you can start on conferences. Some of them, when you attend these conferences, some of them just hand you admission letters at once. If you pay, right, you meet their criteria. All right, things are very easy in 2026. You don't need to stress, like you don't need to go through stress. When I mean stress, by financial stress, just to attend or get through this thing. The information are out there. If you need special help, you can always contact me or message me, and I'm going to direct you with words and action how you're going to get into this. All right. Now, this is the first conference I want you to know: International Youth Conference. Number one, International Youth Conference. Location: this year, I think it's going to be in Los Angeles, USA. Date is May 21st to the 24th, 2026. Focus: youth-led multilateralism, leadership, global policy. Very powerful. Cost between $300 to $800. Travel extra. Scholarship, limited funding / discounts. The website is there. The website will be in the bio. If you want to check them and see their website and see if you have any information, there's any information there for you, you can always check the website and get more information. That's the website. This one is International Youth Conference, a very old and well famous conference that a lot of internationals around the world travel and network and discuss diplomacy and leadership. You know, we really need leadership in Africa, and I really recommend all these leadership conferences, because go there and see how people are planning to rule over you in Africa. Go there and learn. Go there and learn diplomacy. Understand what it means to rule over people. Understand what it means to be a policy maker, because it is very much needed in Africa. We are very much lacking in that area. So we need young people to be exposed to things like that so that they can handle Africa politics and diplomacy perfectly, right? The next one is National Model United Nations. This is very, very powerful. This conference is held every year in so many different locations. You can see the United States, New York, this 2026, but in so many locations it's been held. They are going concurrently with each other. Like it can be held in, I think, Spain, Mexico, so many locations around the world. Every year, I think minimum of about 5 is being held around big cities in Europe, Australia, Africa, and of course, America and Canada. So it is up to you to look for the one that will suit you for that particular year, right? But I think this one is in New York. The date is between March and April. Focus on UN simulation experience. Like this is very good. You sit in the United Nations policy making bench and start talking and discussing things. They win prizes. Countries compete in this one to gain some prizes. It is the best way for you to have a diplomatic job in the United Nations, because that is going to help you in your CV. The cost is between 150 to 200, total 2,000 to 4,000 plus with travel expenses. Don't focus on that travel expenses here. Just focus on your registration. If you cannot attend online, you can attend. If you cannot attend on site, you can attend online. Take note of that. Scholarship limited. Some universities sponsorship. Some universities website. That's it, my mon. You can check the website in the bio or description. The next one, Future Action Summit. Location, Australia. Date 2026 to be decided. Focus, innovation, leadership, sustainability. Cost between $1,000 to $3,000. Scholarship, partial and full funded available. Website, that's the website. You can check that out. This one is in Australia. It's also good. Yeah, a lot of people recommended this. That is a good conference, so you can attend that if you can afford it. If you cannot afford it, your organization can afford it for you. It is their duty. It is their duty, right? Because it's a win-win scenario for every participant attending. The next one is One Future Conference. Locations, Barcelona, Spain. Date 2026 to be decided. Focus, AI, diplomacy, entrepreneurship, SDGs. Cost free for selected participants, which means it's not entirely free for everybody, but some people it can be free. If you're lucky, you might be the selected participant to attend for free. Scholarship, fully funded, accommodation and meals given. That's a website. You can check it out yourself. The next one, African Diaspora Youth Conference. This one will be held in Windsor, Canada, and USA. 2026 focus cultural identity networking. I like this networking part because this is the most important thing now in these conferences and education is the fact that you're going to network. There's nothing special about learning things that people have thousands of us already know. But one important thing we don't have is networking. Once you network with people, you can have investors for your business, you can have scholarships, you can have sponsors, you have friends for life, you have business partners. That's the importance of some of these places. You are going to network with other internationals and create big things for the next, future generation or whatever. The cost is $100 to $500. Scholarships, some sponsorship opportunities. The website is there. You can check it out. The next is African Europe Youth Summit. Location, Europe and Africa, rotating. I mentioned that earlier. Some of these conferences are held even in Asia, right? But every year they have a session for you guys. Those that want to attend can attend, but this one will be in Europe/Africa. It'll be rotating between Europe and Africa. Focus, governance, entrepreneurship, cost, often free. Take note of that. Often free. Scholarship, travel plus accommodation covered. Website, Africa, the website is there. You can check it out. Some of these things are free, but when you meet these malicious, dorky people out there, they'll take your money. And then some of them will not even guarantee you. They use this as traveling opportunity, which this is not a travel opportunity. This is a learning opportunity for guys, right? It is not a traveling opportunity. If you want to travel, let people give you invitation. You go for leisure, But if you want to study, you want to learn, you want to gain network, right? These are the opportunities for you. This is not a traveling opportunity. I recommend you guys traveling and then you come back to your country. Or most cases, even attend the online session from your home, wherever you are, okay? Especially these free ones, right? That's the website. You can check it out, Africa Europe Youth Summit. The next is Experience Africa Forum. Location, New York, Berlin, London. Date, 2026. Focus, business diplomacy investment. Cost between $200 to $1,000. Scholarship limited. The scholarship that is limited. Website, that's the website. You can check it out. SWAT conference, location USA and Europe, date 2026, focus African diaspora research and culture, cost $200 to $500. Most people can afford this. If you really know, it means a lot to you. Scholarship, academic grants available. And most of these grants are for, they will really, really, really favor African students because we need these grants the more, right? Because we are not exposed to quality education. So we need this grant to finance and advance our careers the way we want it. That's the website. You can check that. The next one is Afri-Canada Youth Leaders Conference. Location, Vancouver, Canada. Date, 2026 sometime. You can check the website for the date. Maybe some of them have not been decided yet. Focus, leadership and diaspora collaboration. Cost between $300 to $1,000. Scholarship limited funding. There's limited funding for this one, all right? But you check it out. There's limited funding. Funding is funding. First come, first serve. Maybe that can be the case, but the website is there. You check it out. You check in the bio. International Education and Student Mobility Event. Location, Canada / it's hybrid online. I mentioned this one already. Day 2026, 200 or free, right? I think this is the last conference, right? Take note, please. You do not need, there are so many other conferences out there. So many. Do not focus only on this 10. There are so many. Go online, research, do your research. If you need document assistant, when I mean document assistant, if you need advice, just ordinary advice or consultancy advice, you can always call me and I'll tell you that this is what you need, this is what you don't need. Nobody's going to ask you any money, right? Some of these things are free online. You need to know, you need this education so that you can run things in your life. Okay, I'm tired of the situation where people always money for cheap and easy things that you can do by yourself. Okay, put yourself out there, ask questions, you're going to answer you. Ask AI will give you generalized it, but if you need specific information, okay, we'll give you information, we'll guide you. You handle things yourself. You can run your own show, run your own life, but the opportunities are out there. Take it. Africans in particular, please take this opportunity to study. Take this opportunity to network. Take this opportunity to meet new friends. Take this opportunity to build career and then be productive out there because we need this productivity in Africa. Trust me, we need this productivity in Africa. Thank you very much. Please do not forget to like, subscribe, and share so that you get to others. I'll be bringing you more exciting videos and opportunities out there that you can engage and get involved into better our lives, and all of us have a better life. Thank you very much for watching. See you.
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like, comment, and share. Don't forget to hit the bell for notifications. Join us at Global Agent Connect TV. We appreciate your support.